Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Breaking Tables, presented by the Cold Front Report.
It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, you know I'm rocking with the Bills. It's the Mafia, I'm with the Buffalo Bills.
So
it's the
good
Mafia,
once
you know
it
I'm
hits the
rocking with
lips.
the Bills. Hey, who you reppin'? What's your team? Who you reppin'? What's your team? You know I'm reppin' for my team. I got that talent on my team. Micah High, Jordan Boyer, can you catch it?
Yeah,
Trade
Dom
day is
Faded,
like a match,
baby.
do not catch it.
We got Tampa Neal in the house. What up, dog? Nice.
What's up, bro? Jerry,
You.
get the section as you snap it. Andre Roberts running back, ain't no just backing. Mafia, we on a ride and
It's
we
not a
got
Thursday stream until we get your boy Tommy from Buffalo Mafia Sports Talk.
What up? Just like his.
Guys, welcome to Breaking Tables. This is your host, Brian Van Slyke. We're joined with Neil, Tommy from Buffalo Bills Sports Mafia. I can't even say that. Geez, could you find a longer name, bro? I love it. But wait, there's more. I feel like the Sham Wow now guy. We are joined in the house tonight with two very special guests. I'm going to go ahead and get my man, JT, the man, the myth, the legend, from yours truly, the Cold Front Report, presented by Cold Front Report. JT, what's going on, my man?
What's going on? Thanks for that nice intro. I don't know about a myth or a legend. I mean, there may be some lies about me, but definitely not a legend, babe. I'm glad to be here.
Don't care what they say about you. You're all right on our books, my man. But wait, there's more. Guys, put your hands together for your one year only former 1993 first round, 28th overall. No big deal. Kind of a big deal, I believe. But Buffalo Bills, Thomas Smith. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Oh, that's what I'm talking about, man. What's going on? Welcome, happy Thursday. Welcome to the show. I want to thank you guys for hopping on because it's going to be, as I like to, and I quote, I've said it many times before, a shit soup sandwich. So let's go ahead. So I want to bring Thomas Smith has been on the show before. So I appreciate you hopping back on. This is JT's first. And, mind you, he's allowing us to host on his network, the Cold Front Report. So, we can't, make fun of him too much, guys. Don't get me kicked off the Cold Front Report. Wouldn't want that. But where exactly are you from, JT?
So I'm originally from Buffalo. I live in Connecticut and Patriot country now. It's a little bit more hostile now that they're horrible. But I live in Connecticut. I'm from Buffalo. I grew up in the city.
That was a late laugh, bro.
That kind of ruined the whole conversation. From Buffalo, now in Connecticut, enemy territory. You gotta love it. You gotta love it that they suck and we don't.
Gotta love it. You gotta rub it in. This is the first year, and I'll be honest. I've never seen so many Tampa Bay jerseys in this state until this year.
They all
funny, man. JT, you know what's funny? I have never seen as many Tampa Bay jerseys in Tampa since I've lived here.
Oh, that's classic. Classic Neil. Hey, Neil, you got to keep a focus on the comments on the side. So, Mafia, if you're watching this, thank you. Hit that like, share, subscribe button, and make a comment. Make us feel welcome. Make us feel at home because we got two special guests. We got Thomas Smith, former football player. Knows the ins and outs. He's our go-to kind of guy, right? When it comes to football, that has to be because my fat ass never played. I mean, maybe a video game on Sega Genesis or Tetris, Tecmo Bowl, right?
Right.
So you got some gossip for us. Every time I saw this guy Saturday, Mafia, and I always try to get him to just squeal some sort of story for us. But he's just like, oh, no. And he doesn't even tell me during golf. He doesn't drink enough Miller Lights with me.
I'll tell you. I'll figure out something to tell you before the podcast.
All right, the next podcast. And then I'm going to tell the whole world. I mean, I'm not going to tell the whole world. I'm going to tell you guys.
Of course, I am. I'm going to tell the whole world.
But you're going to give me the inside scoop, the breaking news. I got to ask both of you guys because Thomas, I never asked you this. I might have asked you this. I'd have to go back in the show, but that was such a long time ago when I first was doing my shows, and so kind of a little bit more advanced now. Neil has gotten a lot funnier. I promise you that. And then Tommy just comes in with the with Tommy shit. So it's definitely a whole new show. JT's like, why the fuck am I letting you to stream on my fucking network? Jeez. All right, guys. I got one more of those for the rest of the night, and then I'm
real quick, Brian. What's this Emperor? Who's Emperor Brian?
That's me. For the record, I'm Emperor Brian. So you can now call me Brian. You got to be like, hey, Emperor Brian, or else I won't respond.
Hey, is that Tampa Neil on the boat? Is that your boat for real?
That is my boat for real.
Man, nice.
Thank you.
Style, man.
I'm in the wrong.
You gotta come over. You gotta come over for the Tampa game. We'll head out on it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm coming.
So I got to ask everybody, because now we're talking about games we're going to. I'd love to have beers with all you guys, but I already know what games Tommy's going to go to. JT, are you going to go to any games so we can meet up?
I would like to get down to the Jacksonville game. That's the one I would like to get down to because they screwed me with the schedule with the Dolphin game. I like that Dolphin game down Miami be November, December. So, you can kind of post in your social media that you're somewhere hot where everybody else is cold. But they did week 2. They screwed us. And so I'm going to go to that one. I'm going to do the home opener. And those are 2. And usually I like to go to the Massacre at MetLife usually once a year.
That is a good game. That would boost my ego in a heartbeat.
Yeah, no kidding.
Thomas Smith, what games are you going to this year, man? I know you're going to Miami.
I'm gonna try to make all the Florida games for sure.
Nice.
That's what I want to do. Have they got the tickets yet?
Yes, they have. I should have talked to Jonathan Holler this weekend, and he would have given you the inside scoop on the group tickets.
I need the inside scoop on
all the tickets too. Literally just got an email from him and got my Miami tickets. Thank you, John.
Oh, nice. I'm that guy that just kind of waits a little bit. It's like, oh, I'll probably go down. Well, it comes from my wife. She's a shopper. She likes to make that penny last a while. If you guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna wait to get that one. But T, you got to go some other game too, right? You going to Jacksonville? That way we all can meet up with JT and do some shots and go through a table, maybe. I don't know.
Who, me?
Thomas, yeah, no, the other Thomas Smith.
Oh, Tommy.
Oh,
no,
me?
Thomas, no, you're Thomas Smith, dude.
Bro,
You're my brother.
I just told you I was going to all the Florida games. I just said
Okay, nice.
Come on, Emperor.
I said all the Florida games. Jacksonville.
I need another beer.
Man,
All right. You know what? You guys
Emperor Brian is not all here today.
You guys want analytics? All right, fine. You want analytics?
To me, stats really don't matter.
Don't really matter. It doesn't matter. That's why this show is. All right, it's kind of stupid sometimes, but I love it. Okay, and Neil does too. Sometimes Tommy.
We've got to play some golf.
Hey, I got to ask you something though, Thomas. Hey, real quick, Eric Molds. How tough was he to guard, man? Like, was he the real deal? Because I think he's probably the most underrated wide receiver that people don't really talk about outside of Buffalo.
Yeah, he definitely was the real deal. Yeah, he definitely was. I remember, in practice, we had our battles, but when I went to Chicago and I played against Buffalo, and I had to cover him because I was matched up with him. Yeah, he's a real deal, for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think he had, like, sneaky speed, man. Like, I think his speed was underrated, too. Like, he looked like, on highlights, and me watching, I remember him blowing past corners, man. Like, he's
definitely fast, but he's I think he's underrated because he's more physical than people think. So he's a real physical guy. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah,
nice.
he's definitely he's a real deal.
He has to be going on the wall, right? I mean, you guys agree with that?
Yeah, after Cornelius Bennett.
Yeah, that's true. But look at the numbers though. What Molds put up as far as receiving, it's not even close, right? So it's Andre Reed, Eric Molds, and I think third is Lee Evans, which is 5,000 yards.
Yeah, but that's an unfair assessment because you went through like 30 years and the Bills couldn't keep their top players past 4 years. Doesn't count.
Oh, that's a great point. So what does that tell you? A guy should go just for playing 9 seasons.
Cornelius Bennett was just a Hall of Fame semifinalist, man. I don't whatever happened with Biscuit back in like 99 or whatever year that was, let that go. Put my man Biscuit. Don't nobody go to the wall before Biscuit, man. He was the Hall of Fame semifinalist a couple months ago.
What happened in 99?
Yeah, what happened in 99?
Didn't he get in trouble with the sexual assault case like back in like 97 or something like that? And then he got to dispute with Ralph, and then that's why they won't put him on the wall because Ralph Wilson had a grudge against him.
I'm not sure about that.
I didn't know about that.
Nah, I don't remember.
Ralph is gone, so
yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure he's dead. Don't have to Google that one, Neil. Neil's Googling it right now.
Well, I'm Googling it right now to make sure he's dead.
Confirmed.
No, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
that stat out. No, he's still alive.
According to Wikipedia, definitely dead.
Oh, then it must be true. Wikipedia says it. Then. All right, we got an incoming airplane. Tango Niner. Hello? Can you hear me? Dude, what if like he just hears it and just crashes? What the fuck? That'd be some crazy shit. Guys, so speaking of wide receivers, how about Stephon Diggs? T, can you tell us how huge that is to free up capital, being a player and converting your money into basically $8 million of availability for your team to get better, and you get that money cash business, right? JT, is that what it was? He gets like his 12 million get converted and freed up 8 million or something. What's the numbers on that one? I know you know this one.
I mean something like that. I mean they converted like $7 million. I think he gets like $7 million check cut now. It's some salary cap BS that they did. It's cool. It's good. It works for the team. Yeah, but yeah, he getting his money. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely works. I mean, yeah, he gets upfront money. You know, money now is better than money later. So,
if you're a GM, would you spend that $8 million on a new player coming in to help your squad?
Or they're saving for Josh.
Thomas Smith, the former first round draft pick. Thomas Smith.
I don't know. I don't know what the needs are. What are their needs? What do they need?
Nothing. That was a trick question. We don't need nobody.
Of course, huh?
We need nobody. That was a trick question.
So yeah, you just save it then, I guess.
Yeah, just save it. What? Just that we build a park so they can all just slide in after a huge slip and slide after every victory, which we're gonna go like 17-0 easily. Well, and that's 17, and the land. It's a mile long. They hold on to it, and it's all these fans line up along it, and like all the players are getting dragged all the way like a mile long, just going crazy, and a bunch of fans are lined up. I would stand in line. That'd be cool. And see your team go by you after every victory 17 times in the season. Can we make that a thing?
I agree with Facebook user.
Yeah, if someone's blocked.
No, so that means that if you're using Facebook and you have to allow them to see you or something, you have to give them approval. So if you go to Facebook /something, there's notes in the description on where you got to do, and then we'll be able to see who's talking to us.
I thought that was one of my exes.
Layla. She saw you at the Booze Garden.
Thomas Smith is one of your exes?
Who is that? Layla
Tillotson.
What's up? It's your boy from Booze Garden.
She said, "Hey, Thomas Smith, I had a great time with you at the Booze Garden. I hope you can email me back. XOXOXO.
High five, JK.
LOL. I don't know what these young kids do anymore, man. Can't keep up. Guys, so that's huge for the team. It frees up. But now it's just they're going to build that huge ramp so they can go sliding down it, which is probably the most brilliant thing I've ever came up with before. It's going to be a thing, JT. I see you smirking over there. It's going to be a thing. That slip and slide thing for every victory. Right, Thomas? Wouldn't that be cool? You guys win and like, oh my God, we can go down the slip and slide. That's fucking a mile long, right, T? You'd love that. That's better than and it's all champagne and Phil spilling Labatt's all over you.
Where do you be coming up with these ideas, man?
It's probably going to become a thing now that you said it. So thank you for speaking
Yes.
that to the universe. If we didn't get mocked enough for jumping through tables and burning grills and everything else, now we're going to have slip and slides with alcohol and fire now.
Oh,
Love
Lord.
it. I'm not fire, but I'm all about
That's a recipe for everything amazing. I'm definitely sure. So yeah, guys, don't drink beer on a Thursday night. It's just not good for you. You still got to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yeah,
Where
we're
did
playing golf.
Tommy go? Oh, Tommy's back here.
When we playing golf, Brian?
We're gonna play golf sometime soon, my friend. I promise you that. We need to. You're always working some, a lot of hours, and
No, my hours are done.
plus I need some more range work if I'm gonna play with you, man. I'm not gonna get ashamed like I did last time. So let's not make that happen. Or I thought we'd never talk about it ever again. And Tommy, sorry, dude, I totally forgot about you, bro.
Come on, Emperor Brian. Back.
That's why I've got Tampa Neal, armchair GM / co-host to do this stuff for me. But all right, apparently he can't do that. So we're talking about Stephon Diggs restructuring $8 million. You think that's huge for the team, Tommy?
Oh, it's definitely huge. I think a lot of people got a little bit overhyped, thinking we were going to get like a Julio Jones or go and get Ertz right away. But I think it's more for Josh Allen. They're preparing for that extension, and
that's what I think too.
I don't, or maybe possibly a few cheaper free agents, but I don't see a big splash. You know, like I don't see him overpaying for Sherman to come. You know, I don't see Ertz coming unless only way Ertz will come is Philly cuts him and he comes on a 1 to 2 year deal at a cheap.
What's his name,
Beans,
Tommy?
Beans
I'm sorry.
great at
Who?
that. Bean's great at that. So
Tommy, who?
Zach Ertz.
right.
Did you say Hertz?
Ertz is a moving company.
Pronunciation. So you're telling me that Knox is not the guy, or is he the guy? They're investing a lot of money for this specialist, right? Thomas, how embarrassing that is to be a professional football player, and you have to. The coaches are like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna let you work with a specialist on knocking down balls." Wouldn't that offend you, Thomas?
What?
Yeah.
I'm lost.
So Knox. Okay, again, this is breaking tables. We say wrong shit all the time. Well, so we're gonna start a fucking rumor that Knox, the Buffalo Bills ordered like this catch specialist or vision specialist to help you, hand-eye coordination, whatever, for Knox, and he's a receiver. He gets paid millions of dollars, salary cap to catch a ball, and the Bills are like, "Hey, listen, we're gonna a specialist you're gonna work with." Wouldn't that piss you off, Thomas? Like, here, we're gonna have somebody teach you how to knock a ball down. I don't know. I can't compare.
No, man. He improving his craft. We need specialists to help see. Hey, whatever it takes. LeBron James spends millions of dollars to keep his body in shape. Hey, you can have a specialist. He has a chef. He has air chamber. Hey, why not?
That's right.
Air chamber.
That's right.
He's got air chamber, like with those hyperbolic chambers.
Yeah, hyperbolic chamber. Yeah.
Hey, Josh Allen did the same thing. He went and saw a specialist for his mechanics. So
Yeah.
if we were talking about Josh Allen in the same sense, Brian, last season going, oh, Josh Allen has to go see his specialist to throw correctly.
That's
right?
different. That's
It's
different.
no,
I
it's
think
not.
it's yes. Yes.
I probably should have saw a specialist so I could catch.
Right. It's the same concept. Maybe he's doing something wrong. I would suggest he gets different gloves.
Okay, first off, I wasn't against it. I was just asking possibly a controversial question and nailed it. So
Knox Peter.
all right, we get it. You don't like Knox. Okay, Tommy, move on. Yeah, you heard it here first. I'm breaking tables. Tommy from Buffalo Mafia Sports Talk is anti Knox. Stick with Trubisky. So, yeah, in the preseason games and game 17, because Josh Allen's going to be like, all right, you get the whole month off. We're undefeated. We already got locked in, number one position. The Chiefs are I mean, they're barely making 500 this year because of something. I don't know what happened. Hey, listen, I'm no Nostradamus, but I'm more closer to Miss Cleo than Nostradamus, but still, both were amazing people in the psycho realm. Neil, what's the next subject? Please. What's that, JT?
Is Miss Cleo out of jail yet?
Oh, I don't know. We got to look her up on Twitter. Hey, does anybody have Twitter? Can we look up Twitter? Guys, who's watching right now? Look up Miss Cleo, or like the once known as Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo went to jail, first off?
Yeah.
Tax evasion. Tax evasion. You cannot outrun another Sam.
The man always gets you.
The man.
Bro, they got that vampire dude, Blade, bro. How of course you're going to get Miss Cleo.
Miss Cleo is out of jail, but she's also dead. She died in 2016.
Oh, yikes.
Was that a Wikipedia official?
Well,
yeah, it's official.
That made things very awkward. Poor Miss Cleo. God rest her soul. Leave it up to Emperor Brian to just bring up some bad shit.
So we're talking about two
She
dead
probably
people so
knew
far.
it was coming, correct? In 2016?
2016.
No, I mean, she knew it was coming, correct? That she would pass away. She's a psychic, no?
I guess. She
Okay,
probably
so I'm
should have
just
stopped right.
pointing that out. So she wasn't unaware of that was happening. Just a heads up.
All right, guys. So I got a question here. I got a question for the group. Okay, the question to the group is that. Oh, I didn't tell everyone my big announcement. Oh, I probably should have opened the show with the big announcement.
Oh,
Damn. What's the big
Yeah.
announcement?
The big announcement is I switched car insurances and I saved a lot of money.
Oh, shit. Do we have a new sponsor?
No. I'm just joking. There's no big announcement. It just looked good for a title, just to see if people would let's watch the show for a bit. Got him. Love you, Mafia. Thanks for still watching.
It's nothing to do with code socks.
Oh yes,
Weird
coat
shit.
socks. Guys, if you guys want some cool socks,
There you go.
there we go. We got to save some stuff out here. We should do a little winter's pool one of these days. Maybe next time when I'm more prepared, but I'm not prepared.
You should really wear a pair and show us how.
Wear a pair of coat socks like on my hand, like a sock
No,
puppet.
no,
Like,
It'd be like
Feet
a
up.
cat, like got
Put the
mittens.
feet up and let us know how comfortable they are. I mean, come on.
they look. I wear them. I got the Pancho Bilo ones, and they're comfortable. I wear those for golfing. That's why I do so good, right? T, you see me wear my Pancho Bilo socks. That's from Code Socks.
Where? Playing golf?
Yeah, pretty sure I wore. Oh, anyways, should have been there. So this year is going to be very special. Okay, the defense. That's a work in progress. Thomas is a professional, former professional who probably understands the defense. But I'm gonna just flip. We're gonna flip. I made a new word up to the other side of the ball. We're gonna do offense. This question is for JT. Will we have 4 1,000-yard receivers, and why do you agree with me?
Absolutely not. We will have one and one only, and that'd be Stephon Diggs.
You don't think anyone else is getting it?
Really? You don't think anybody else?
No one else.
I don't.
BZ was 70
Beasley.
yards away from getting 1,000 yards, and he got hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt
You're
the
right.
last game.
And we got
You're right.
17 games.
You know
Oh my
what?
God.
You know what? You're right.
Oh.
We will have one, and it'll be Stephon Diggs.
Pretty sure I wasn't. That's the same thing you just said after our whole explanation of why. that's so messed up.
No, you know what? Honestly, I think there's going to be more balls to go around, but I think you may have
He said balls.
one. Hey, pause. I think we will have 1,000-yard receiver, but I think we'll have like 3 700-yard receivers.
Right.
Over 708. So I think that's going to filter out that way. But Stephon's going to get his balls and he's going to get his money.
100%.
So that sounded awful. But yeah.
So he gets paid to grab balls for money. Nothing wrong with that.
More money. Yeah.
That's a respectful, type of work. Thomas Smith gets paid to punch balls, or used to get paid for punch balls. Let's change this up, Tampa Neil. Well, what I'm getting at, so we got Stephon Diggs. All right, guarantee he's going to get 2,000 yards this season. So that's one 2,000-yard receiver. Stop it. Come on, this is a hot take.
JT, I think that's possible. How about
This
that?
is a hot take. Hot take.
Anything's
2,000
possible with
yards.
Stephon Diggs.
We got 17 games this year. Did you see what he was doing in the sand? No. Good, that trick question because his feet were so quick in the sand. That's why he's going to get 2,000 yards this year. No other player has done it. I think Chad Johnson, right? Chad Johnson, like 1,900 and
Calvin.
Calvin. Sure, what Calvin.
Chad Johnson's the Bengals. Ochocinco. Calvin Johnson.
All right.
Yeah,
Can we fact check that one, Neil?
Calvin Johnson.
All right, it's sounding good. Regardless, he's going to get 2,000 yards. So that's one at least 1,000-yard receiver. Then we've got this guy named Cole Beasley, who was 40 yards, 70 yards, something like that, away from getting 1,000 yards. He got hurt. Oh, okay. He kicked ass in the playoffs. Okay. We have 17 games this year. He's going to get it. So that's two right off the bat. Now, Emmanuel Sanders, he's like that Jay Cutler or Fitzpatrick of wide receivers. And you know he's going to get just at least probably minimum
a little better
1,000 yards. And then there's that guy up and coming, Gabe Davis. Have you ever heard of him? He has like 7 touchdowns and like 10 of them got called back because referees suck, like always. So that's 4 1,000-yard receivers. Thomas Smith, how hard is it to get 1,000 yards in a season?
Good.
I don't know. I play defense. Remember?
That was also a trick question, and you passed, sir. That's why I'm never allowed to ask questions anymore. Tommy, next subject.
Oh, God.
Tommy, hurry up, quick. Oh, you're fired. Neil, next
I'll
question.
ask the question that I know that Brian, that
Give me one
the Emperor
answer.
himself is dying to ask. Running back group. Why is Christian Wade the best option?
We're gonna go ahead, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start with me.
These are Brian's questions, clearly.
Number one, mate. I'm not from Australia. I'm from Great Britain. And
That is an Australian accent. You're almost
I
there.
don't care. It sounds so much better than my great British accent. We've
They
said
do have
this.
the British flag in their flag, but
Well,
we're
listen,
close.
Christian Wade, this guy touches the ball and goes 1,000 yards. Just touches it. He looks at a ball and it goes 500 yards. All right? He could be in the same state of a football, and guess where that ball's going? 100 yards. Christian Wade. Everybody's talking about, like, Gable just said it the other day. He goes, all right, listen, the running back room is it's open for competition. So that just automatically means, if you read between the lines, that's Christian Wade all day.
No.
Tommy, why are you shaking your head? I keep telling you. How many yards
I will
yards
tell
does
you,
Singletary have? 4.8 average, right? Singletary's got like 1,973 per touch. He only touched it 4 times.
No. First of all, his rookie season, he was actually tied first with yards per carry with 5 with Derrick Henry. His second season wasn't really all his fault. It was a bad O-line run blocking with missing Mongo. You're missing a bunch of stuff jumping to this conclusion. But I will tell you this. It's going to come down to Singletary or Moss as RB1 because Breed is going to be the second back. So whoever beats each other out, because they're pretty much the same guy, is going to be the RB1, and the other guy is going to be RB3 not playing.
Fatality.
Yeah.
But Singletary should get the job. He should be the guy still. There's
I'm
no
sorry,
reason.
Tommy. All I heard was this.
And your guy, listen, I'm telling you, Brian.
No, you're not telling me. I think you're absolutely wrong.
Christian Wade should be a kick returner or punt returner. That's how I see his future.
No.
He's not a running back. He's not going to – he's so far behind the NFL, buddy. It's not going to happen.
When have you seen him since 2 years ago, bro?
Yeah.
And he hasn't learned anything. He at that point, he just transitioned from rugby, like a whole year, 9 months of preparing for the NFL, and he made a fucking practice squad. 2 years later, fast forward with the executive, the front office that we have and the coaches that we have, guys, we have the right pieces to make a freaking rock star. The next Barry Sanders test. If Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders,
Barry
and
Sanders.
Oh, God.
Bo Jackson, Barry Sanders, and Mark O.J. Simpson, let's say, all had a weird like threesome.
We got Barry
Boom.
Sanders.
Christian Wade
O.J.
is the
Simpson,
product
and
of
Christian Wade in the
that.
same sentence.
Bruh.
Nah, man.
See, look at this. Look, somebody agrees with me. How the hell do you not give Christian Wade a legit opportunity? How? We have preseason games this year. He goes
Emperor
off
Brian,
and
was
gets
that your
500 yards. Thank you, Mom. Love you. JT, talk to me, dude. Talk to me. Tell me why I'm right and everyone else is
He
wrong.
thinks cutting.
He's
You
cut.
don't have to cut him.
I'm sorry, man.
You don't have to cut him. He can sit on the.
He's cut.
Why? Why you cutting Christian Wade, man?
It's a great story, and Buffalo has got their cup of tea and crumpets for the last couple of years, and now the story's over. It was good. It was a good story. It was great. I hope we keep him. I hope we keep him part of the media team. I love his morning show that's represented by Tim Hortons Coffee, whatever. I'm cool with that, but no.
I'll make a bet right now. He will be starting by the end of the year.
Yes. And
Who wants to bet me, dude? We have 17 games for him to
we will
start.
be a losing team if that happens.
No way. What are you talking about? You guys don't know football. Thomas Smith, if you've seen a good running back, what are your thoughts? I'm like, holy shit, that guy is really good. Doesn't understand the X's and O's, but holy fuck, once he touches the ball, the goodness greatness great balls of fire, right? You've seen it. You've seen raw talent. If he only got better or learned better.
I don't know who the hell you talking about.
Yeah, Devin Hodgin goes, this is why you don't do drugs. Wait, but he ranks like any of those guys mentioned. I do like the oh, come on, stop it. He is let me emphasize, O.J. Simpson in the making. Okay?
You do realize Nate Peterman was awesome in preseason too, right?
And he's awesome in YouTube videos too, bro.
Listen. The Toronto Argonauts are looking for a running back. That'll be a perfect spot.
Yes.
For Christian Wade. He doesn't even have to go far. Just a little bit across the border, right to the Argonauts, and score some touchdowns in Toronto. There was a guy named Pinball that used to play with them back in the day. Was a great running back, be a great mentor for him. Toronto Argonauts, you know, running back. Christian Wade's your guy.
Wait, I thought you were talking about like Zach Moss or Singletary, because Singletary or Wade, Christian Wade is going to be starting this year.
Yeah, for the Argonauts.
No, for the Buffalo Bills. For the Buffalo Bills. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna trade for listen, we'll give you Zach Moss and Singletary for Zach Ertz. Trade for Zach Ertz for those two.
Hey,
You're going back to Brian after this show. No more Emperor after this comments.
Hey, Brian, you going to training camp?
What's that?
Are you going to be doing your broadcast from training camp?
I'd love to, but they probably ban me from why is that guy just setting up like podcast equipment on the field? He's at the 50-yard line.
Why is this guy harassing Christian Wade?
No, some Australian asshole keeps talking to Christian. Oh, good eye, boy, Christian Wade.
Dude, you should go to training camp, man.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. But I haven't really announced a couple of things just yet because I'm waiting for a few more pieces to come together. But there's some big announcements coming up in the next few weeks. Not like the big announcement that was said tonight. That was just a joke. Got you. But this is more of like I'll be Buffalo Bills players. Let's just say possibly current. So before the season obviously starts, there's a good opportunity to have that, and it's going to be awesome. That is the first time I actually did that correctly.
You got it. You timed that one right.
I know I did. Guys, I want to ask beers in my tears. Thomas Smith, have you ever cried during football, like playing, like you could say during a losing game or something that was like, holy shit, that was emotionally draining, and I just feel like crying like Tommy does when the Dolphins make him cry and lose. Sorry, and by the way, Tommy is a inside Dolphins fan, so inside
Just
a
here.
closet Dolphins fan.
Yeah. Just trying to get some info.
I can't remember a time that I've cried. I can't remember. I might have been really mad or pissed off, but crying, nah, I haven't cried.
You ever like broken a door because you were so mad and pissed off? Like straight up, like kick the door down just because I'm fucking Thomas Smith, bitch. I don't know what Thomas Smith would do.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I would do if I was Thomas Smith.
No
All right,
crying in football. There's no crying in football. Unless you're
all right. How about tears of joy?
Tears of joy.
Yeah, tears in my beers, man. The shit just comes down and tastes so good.
We lost the Super Bowl my rookie year.
And you cried.
No, I didn't cry.
What?
I did celebrate the AFC Championship game, though. I was.
What'd you do? I want to hear stories.
I was wet with champagne.
Oh, okay. What else you do?
Get drunk with O.J. Simpson.
What?
Yeah.
No. Everybody just hold on. I have a button for this thing here. Did you just say you partied with O.J. Simpson and you think you just get on the show and not talk about it?
Yeah, he was working for NBC at the time. Him and Amar Rashad. They was in the locker room. Yeah. That was the first time I saw OJ, man. I was like, dang, he got a big ass head for real.
So what? Like, so you met him, right? You walked up and he was just like, hey, I'm OJ. I don't know how he talks. I don't know.
It was at some after party after the game, but yeah, we was hanging with OJ. Yeah, hanging with OJ. And Amar Rashad.
Did you like pull your 90s had flip phones, right? You have a little flip phone. You're just like, look at this. Do a selfie and you saved it?
For what? We just made
what? Because you're hanging out with OJ.
Listen,
put his personal shit aside. He was amazing on the field.
Well, his personal shit didn't happen yet.
Yeah, that's right.
He said he was employed.
And he was a naked gun.
He was working for NBC at the time. So yeah, I mean, he was a big time, but I was playing at that time, so I wasn't too,
peer to peer.
I don't think they're watching the show, so you can just go ahead and say it, cry on my shoulder type Oprah shit.
No, I'm saying I was delighted to meet him, but I wasn't taking pictures and stuff.
Oh,
if there was a Bill show, OJ watches, it's ours.
You said what?
If there was a Bill show, OJ watches, it's ours.
Oh yeah,
but he was cool though. It was cool.
He did text me. He just, I see you making fun of me, and then he had a gif of somebody with a knife. It was weird. I don't know. I don't get it. Text him back later when I'm not busy.
Oh man,
that's love you.
Yeah, but it was cool.
JT, what was the last time you cried over the Bills, man? It can be either tears of joy, actually, or a sad and holy shit, and also tears of joy. I want two crying stories if you're a true Bills fan.
There was one time. Okay, there was one time I cried over a Bills game, and it was the Tennessee Music Miracle. That was the one and only time I cried. You know why?
Yeah, that was the game I was in. I remember that game.
The only reason
I might have cried, Brian. That was the one.
You did you?
I might have cried on that one. Yeah,
the
we were winning.
That was perfect.
Got him! I'm gonna make that as a promo.
Yeah, I might have cried on that one. I might have.
Nice, brother.
Like I said,
might have been really sad on that one.
The only reason I cried.
To me, stats really don't matter.
Sorry, what's that?
The only reason I cry is because I made the mistake of getting on the phone and calling people like, I told you they'd win. You said they didn't win. I was like a 12-year-old kid. And then it's like, oh, I got to go to school tomorrow now.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker right there. That was.
If Flutie would have played, that would have never even came down to that. Just a heads up.
Yeah, that was the controversy.
That's why you got the coach Wade Phillips got fired.
It wasn't Wade Phillips. It was the GM. That supposedly.
I know it was the GM. It was the GM, but Phillips wanted Flutie to play.
No, I think the owner wanted Rob Johnson.
It was the owner.
Yeah, the owner wanted Rob Johnson.
Rob Johnson a lot of money, bro.
25 mil to be exact.
Yeah, they wanted Rob to play that.
And I agree, but I was just saying that. But Wade Phillips, he wanted Doug Flutie to play. Like he was.
Yeah.
No, Wade Phillips wanted him to play. Upper management said, "Fuck you, we don't want him to play. We're spending all this money on Rob Johnson.
Huge
Play
mistake.
him." Yeah, and he's like, or else you get fired. And guess what? He got fired anyways.
We was winning with 16 seconds left, so that's still no excuse.
I know. It wasn't actually Rob Johnson or Doug Flutie's fault. It was
a forward pass.
It
Anyway,
was the referees. Thank you. It was the referees. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Tommy.
It was a forward pass.
God, I want to cry now too. Jeez, because it reminded me of like my cat who died in the same era. So you're just bringing back some old like stories. I just can't do it. All right, JT's tears of happiness.
Have I ever had any?
Yes.
No, we ain't won a Super Bowl.
That's you're gonna cry when we win the Super Bowl. You didn't cry when like
probably not this late in life, but I probably would have.
Oh, come on, my man. You're still young. I'm 36 years old. Man, I will cry. I will tell you when Josh Allen gets Super Bowl MVP and Diggs is like doing the same reenactment, just looking up there while holding a Lombardi trophy, and they pull a gold statue of Josh Allen in a Super Bowl parade, I'm going to cry because that's all I'm going to be thinking about. And Christian Wade scores the winning touchdown. Oh, my God.
Yeah, of course.
No, it's going to happen.
So, Brian, what's the backstory on this Christian Wade guy?
He's awesome, bro. He's so good. He has like his average is like 115 yards per average or something like that. I don't know.
What?
Yes, he's so good, bro. I'm surprised you never heard of him, but honestly, I'm not big on stats.
To me, stats really don't matter.
So I'm with Dable, bro. I'm with Dable. Stats really don't matter, but he's amazing, and he's going to start over Singletary. Congrats, Singletary. You did a couple extra push-ups this year. Congrats, bro. Zach Mons, hope you're okay, but Antonio Williams has a chance too to be his backup, bro.
Okay. I think that's enough about Christian Wade. I actually didn't think I could mute him. That's amazing.
Oh, how the hell did you mute me? Wow. Wow. Oh, that's you. What? I shouldn't have given you my password.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I do have a question for you guys.
Like Christian Wade. All right.
I know
weird. Besides, I love his Australian accent.
In training camp this week, there's a little bit of a scuffle. Now, I know that happens all the time in training camp. Thoughts on
Mongo and AJ Espinosa.
Mongo.
Yep. Yes, John Feliciano, aka Mongo.
Does that make the team stronger? Make them tougher? I think it makes them tougher.
Who you asking? Tommy,
everybody.
JT, or
everybody?
T?
Oh,
around the room.
So we're going to start with Thomas Smith. Thomas Smith. So the question is how you got to ask the question. Jeez, that's why you're a co-host. Fuck. See, make fun of Tom or make fun of Neil, not Tommy. You can make fun of Tommy too, but Neil is easier to make fun of. Thomas Smith. There's fights that happen. Okay. What we want to know is what is the craziest fight you've seen during practice that wasn't announced pre Instagram days and Twitter days? There's got to be fights there in OTAs, minicamp.
He told us about the Bruce Smith one.
I don't know. I don't remember. I know I got in a fight one time. That was it. But,
who'd you get in a fight with?
Man, it was who was it? Tony Klein, I think is tight end. He was doing some stupid mess. And I just lifted him up and scooped him like, yo, what the fuck? But that was it. But it wasn't really a fight. I don't think fights make you tougher. I think you get hurt though.
Emotions are running high, though. Emotions are running high.
Yeah.
And you're on a winning team. You're on a winning caliber team. Shit, you guys went to the Super Bowl your rookie year. And it's got to be intensity, and iron sharpens iron. I've heard. Follow the process, right? That's the cliche that is out there with our Buffalo Bills, and it's true. But does iron sharpen iron, Thomas Smith?
Yeah, that's what they say. I'm not sure.
JT, what do you think, bro? You think iron sharpens iron? What's up with that fight? Is that make us stronger on that, or it's just like whatever, bro?
I think. I think it depends on what type of fight it is. It seemed like this was a good fight. A ball got intercepted. Guy got pushed. The ball got fired at somebody. A punch was thrown. I think that's cool. It's not like Michael Westbrook almost killing Stephen Davis that time in Washington.
Yeah.
So no, I think it makes you stronger. I'm cool with it.
Not really. You can't fight in the game. You get kicked out. So bad habit. Bad habit.
Has any of the fights like carried over in the locker room that were just like kept it under shush? Or does better question? Does shit happen outside of media awareness that nobody? The unwritten rule is you can't talk about what happens in Fight Club in the locker room. Thomas, is there any kind of secret like non-disclosure agreement? Blink twice if there is. Don't blink at all if there is not.
The unwritten rule: don't discuss locker room stuff. A lot of stuff goes on in the locker room.
He told us about the Bruce Smith fight with what's it, the tight end at the time?
I know the craziest is the Romanowski one for when he was in with the Raiders. I think it was the Raiders or Denver when he
almost killed that kid.
Yeah, the guy wound up losing his eye or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Romanowski was wild, bro.
Oh, Romanowski was wild for sure.
Don't do steroids, kids.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs. There was a fight. I do remember one fight though. Man, one dude got skinned up pretty bad. It was two tight ends. But ask Butch that story. Now Butch wasn't there, I don't think. But I forgot who the two tight ends were.
I think Butch left in '96.
Yeah, it was two tight ends that got into a major fight. It was Vince Marrow and somebody else. I forgot who it was. But yeah, that was a nice fight.
What year did you leave, Thomas?
After the 99 season.
99. So that had to been like 97, 98, right, guys?
It's probably like 94, 95, something like that.
Oh, I'm way off. That's why Neil is apparently a stat guy, and I'm not.
Yes.
I just make up shit. It sounds good. I'm like, yeah, this number sounds okay. Right, JT? You make up numbers sometimes, right? I know your show is a little bit more in-depth, like deep stuff.
Yeah. You just look right into the camera, you say it confidently, and you move on. People believe
exactly.
Yep.
I just call myself out on it. I was like, I'm wrong.
Just made that
Time to drink more beers. We heard about Jordan and all the blow in the locker room when we first got there. Smith, tell us something we don't know.
Huh?
What?
So you said that Michael Jordan. Read this message. We heard about Jordan and all the blow that was in the locker room when he first got there. He wants to hear incriminate you because I don't know. We wouldn't Facebook user. We're not going to ask that question to Thomas Smith. Nobody asks that question to Thomas Smith.
What's going on?
What
Thomas
question?
Smith, which Bills? Jeez. Do we have to show this one? Okay, fine.
What is it?
Neil, you want to read it? Thomas Smith, which Buffalo Bills cornerback / safety did you look up to coming in the organization? Who'd you learn from the most? No, this is good because he's going to write an article about it. Thomas?
I don't know.
This is a better question. Tell us about the Big Tree Inn.
No, I'm not telling any stories about Big Tree. Those are not the stories.
Sorry, Jared, but that is much. No. Now, the whole point of the rest of the show is to find out what the hell happened at the Big Tree Inn.
God. No, I'm not telling
Former Bills player is going to tell us about Big Tree Inn.
No, but I had a good relationship with Henry Jones and Nate Odoms when I first came in. But, I was the first round draft pick. So, I was taking one of their places. So, no big deal. But I learned a lot from Nate and Henry Jones.
And this happened at the Big Tree Inn?
No, this happened on the field. I'm not telling any stories on the Big Tree.
You learned a lot at the Big Tree Inn. I
did learn a lot at the Big Tree too. I did learn
It
a
was
lot.
just John Cohill. I'm gonna ask him if what the rumor. John, can you tell us what the rumor is? I'll put it on there. We can put Thomas Smith on blast. Come on, T.
Yeah. Tell me. I'll say yay or nay.
All right, we'll have to come back to that one. T, where can we find you, my man? I appreciate you hopping on the show. You got a great personality, and you're actually pretty funny, dude. Quitty funny. The beers are kicking in, mind you. I'm like on beer like 13, but beers are pretty good. Thomas, where can we find you? Without giving your like cell phone number, I'm sure everybody would like start texting you. My jersey.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, where can we find you, Bob? Do you have Facebook, anything that we can reach out to you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got Facebook. I got Twitter. Tight Cover 28 is my Twitter. Instagram is Tight Cover. Facebook is my whole name.
Awesome, brother. Thomas Smith.
You kicking me off already?
Oh, it's where we're at. Like we're at minute 50. We got to do our thing, and you know, I got to work first thing in the morning. And I was gonna give you an applause. You were gonna get an applause, but for that comment, you get.
We gotta play golf.
You suck.
I'm joking. Yes, we do got to play golf, my man. No, we do.
All right.
I've been practicing, dude. You're gonna get run for money next time, my man.
I haven't played at all.
Not at all. All right, dude. We'll talk off air. We'll talk off air, brother.
Man, I wish I had as much spare time as you guys just to golf. Fuck.
You living on a boat.
Right. Man,
I know, dude. I know. John Cohill is going to be golfing with us. Next time we go golfing, you're in, bud. Right.
Jonathan? Yeah. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, he wants to play. Yeah.
Tommy, where can we find your fans only club?
No, YouTube. Bump on my first talk. That's it.
All right. Thank you for hating on Christian Wade.
115 yards of carry, even though there's 100 yards.
He's an overachiever.
Right. We gave him the extra 15 just to add. We extended the football field.
Not even in Canadian football, there's not even that many.
Oh, God.
So there's an inside joke, and it might as well be outside now, that Tommy, that is actually not your background. That is a green screen, and you're actually a Dolphins fan. Right. You have the Adidas Get Ready jumpsuit that as soon as this show ends, you hop onto your podcast and talk about the Dolphins.
That's right.
Listen, okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, brother.
Get the jersey on. Get going.
All right. So that's a sweet green screen, by the way. I'm still trying. I keep asking him, hey, can you send that to me one of these days so I can use it? And he's just like, fucking find your own green screen, Vance. Like, all right, fine, we're doing it. JT, my man, the man, the myth, the legend. You can say the legend, bro, because you started an empire for people to just look up Bills stuff, just anything Bills related, the content you constantly push out there. What's your motivation behind that, my man? What's the motivation behind the Cold Front Report?
Oh, you
want to even start that? You woke up and just...
No, you want to know the truth of how the Cold Front started?
Yeah, let's hear that.
So I was just a regular fan. I was in one of these Bills groups, and I've researched my stuff for years. And I'm not going to say this podcaster's name, but I will say I have surpassed him, and my network has surpassed him 3 times over. But, this guy's shooting the shit with me, and I'm like, I released a little story that the Bills are interested in Jarvis Landry. And the guy says, that's not true. I say, sure it is. It is true. 2 hours later, they trade for Calvin Benjamin. I said, see, they were looking for a receiver. They didn't get the Landry deal. You don't know what you're talking about. The guy tells me, I have a podcast, dude. What do you have? So I said, hey, man, screw you. I'll come on your podcast and fuck you up in front of your fans.
No, I want to know which fucking podcast.
I'm not gonna get a name because this dude will definitely sue. I'm telling you. So,
JT hit him with a sharp.
We don't need another cease and desist, Brian.
Right. So next thing you know, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start me a podcast, and that's what happened. That's how I got into podcasting. Now, mind you, that guy has come around and asked me, and I'm not going. He knows who he is, to join my network, and it was an instant, just like Christian Wade. Nah, buddy, you're cut. You're not getting it.
All I heard was Christian Wade, and he's going to be the number one running back in the world in the NFL. That's all I heard. That's all I heard.
No, so that's honestly the motivation behind Cold Front Report is literally just people pissing me off.
Being called out by turds.
I like that.
Being called out by turds who think they know football just because they get on a mic, they're professionals. Have you not watched Breaking Tables? Do I sound like a professional with you? No, I don't. And I love it because I'm not a professional. I'm just a blue-collared man trying to watch the Bills, talk about Bills. And you do this day in and day out, my man. Can you let the guests who are, watching on your network, my show, where the hell we can find you? Well, is that a thing? Do I do that? I don't even know. I've never been in this fucking paradox before.
Well, you can find me right here, where you're tuning in here on Cold Front Report on most days out the week. You can check Cold Front YouTube. You can follow me at JTMCFR on Twitter. I never go on Twitter because there's a bunch of people who just bitch and moan in there, so I stay completely off of that. You can find me on Instagram at The Real JTM. That's it. And I'm on Facebook. Too. Yeah, Facebook. Jeremy Turner Montgomery. I have fun.
And we're jumping tables in Jacksonville, right?
I will record you jumping through a table. You're exactly right.
You don't want to do that? Yeah. Come on, man. You're just as old as I am.
Yeah, Brian, when are you going to do that?
I'm not. No, I'm too old, bro. It hurts.
Somebody has to hold the camera. I will hold the camera. Maybe Tampa. Maybe Nielsen jump off the table. We like he's well set. With the
My wife won't let me. Believe me.
Yeah, blame it on the wife. Right?
Dude,
that's my goodness.
I would absolutely do it. She's like, no, there's no way you're doing that.
Brian, you got to do it. Your podcast's name, Breaking Tables.
I know. I've done it once before when I was super drunk. It was 2 years ago, I think.
Only if there's a recording.
I gotta find it. There is a digital copy of it somewhere on this internet. Somewhere. I gotta find it, guys. I promise I'll share it. I tried doing it one time. It was after the Arizona Cardinals game. It was halftime, and I had a table. I said this in the show one time. It was a table that was like warped, and it felt like jumping through cardboard. And I didn't record it because I'm pretty sure my face landed in like dog shit. So it was very awkward.
You got to do jumping off table as your intro, man. You got to show yourself.
Yeah.
Jumping off the table as your intro.
Okay, well, you know what? If we get a bunch of Tommy's fans only members to send some money this way, and I'll buy a shit ton of tables, I'll have an outside fucking show every night.
Light it on fire. Sorry. Let's get on that roof. Let's.
Not on the roof. I ain't doing the roof thing. I mean, I'll walk in like bump into it, like the video that you posted earlier.
Do your first episode from the hospital after.
Wow.
Oh, that'll be.
Tabanil, write this shit down, brother.
Oh, I already wrote that down. You're kidding me?
Write this down. No, we're doing this. All right. Challenge accepted, Tommy.
You got to do it.
I'm gonna get one of those inflatable ones. I'm gonna jump off the back of this bad boy right here. Boom. My wife might let me do that. But no, Breaking Tables, you can find us, and not just find us, like us, follow us, everything. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, and for the love of crap, we're also on YouTube. Again, hit the like, hit the follow.
Oh shit! Damn, Neil, that was absolutely epic, brother.
What?
You had me at the edge. You had me at the edge of my seats. Oh, you're like, I can't wait till he's done. Oh my God, where can we find Breaking Tables?
Hit the follow button, damn it!
Because you be living in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river, right, guys? Is that the thing?
Yes.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Breaking Tables. I love you. If you're still watching, still listening, I had amazing guests for tonight because It was awesome. We had Tampa Neal, we had Tommy, and we had Thomas Smith. We had JT, president of all presidents, the man, the myth, the legend. And yes, he's going to be a legend, ladies and gents. If you're not following the Cold Front Report, you're doing some shit wrong. All other people, they can go, all right? And I'm going to find out who JT was talking about in that story. And I might like subtly say something one of these episodes. You never know. You just got to watch to stay tuned. But ladies and gents, this is Breaking Tables. I love you, Mafia, if you're still listening. Ow! Weekend at Bernie's. Toad socks, toad socks, toad socks. Bye-bye.
Later.
Love you, Mafia.